So hello, my name is Nick Butterfield. I'm the course coordinator for the University of Cambridge Master of Advanced Studies in Earth Sciences program, the MAST. What I'd like to do in this short presentation is give you a sense of what the course is about, why we're excited about it, and indeed why we think you should be excited about it. For some of you, it will be a stepping stone into a higher level research degree, a PhD. For others, we think it will be valuable just for its sake alone. We have really frontline understanding of how research gets done in the earth sciences. So, the MAST. The MAST program, it's a one-year program. It's a very intense one-year program, and it has two principal components to it. On the one hand, a series of advanced lecture courses, a range of options from which you can choose, and on the other, an independent research project. And it's this research project that makes the MAST program what it is. That's the centerpiece of it. What you gain from the MAST is first-hand experience in doing research in the earth sciences, following your own nose, making your own discoveries, making your own mistakes. It's really exciting stuff, and that's what you're really meant to get out of the MAST program. What I'd like to do then, for most of the rest of this presentation, is just give you a sense of the kinds of research projects that are available to do and that have been done over the past few years. So I'm just going to run through a few of these to give you a sense of the opportunities that are available. So we can address this by breaking the earth sciences down into some broad generic fields. You can start with geophysics and geotectonics. Here you're looking at a wonderful fault plain in Greece. These titles below, they're the titles of past research projects that MAST people or our own fourth-year students have engaged in over the past few years. So you can see the kinds of things that are getting done. The geometry of active normal faulting in the Aegean, subduction and the surrounding tectonics of Sulawesi, buoyancy-driven plumes in porous media. So this is involved with CO2 sequestration and all that entails. So you can see that it bleeds over into other subject areas. And that's one of the things that you will learn in the MAST program, is that there are no specific narrow areas, and the exciting things to be discovered are found at the intersections between these traditional disciplines. We can go on to petrology and volcanology. Here's just a number of other projects that have been done over the past few years. Phenocrysts, do phenocrysts form by mush disaggregation, magma mixing and crystal transfer. In Montserrat, mapping melt inclusions, integrating that with seismicity signals and so on. So there's petrology and volcanology, there's climate and geochemistry, lots of exciting work going on in these fields. And again, it's very much a multidisciplinary kind of endeavor. So it's looking at isotopic geochemistry with an eye to acidification of the oceans, earthquakes, and how earthquakes relate to chemical weathering in the Himalayas, for example. Looking at ice volume in the tertiary, in the Paleocene, for example, Paleogene rather, and working right up into the effects of climate on fairly recent civilizations. Here we've got somebody working on modern and Antarctic, or relatively modern Antarctic ice cores. Paleobiology, we've got a strong paleobiology group here. So here's projects looking at the morphology, skeletal morphology of feathered dinosaurs, Permo-Jurassic mass extinctions. We've got expertise in Burgess Shale formation. We've got quite a range of expertise, and the projects on offer reflect this range of activity. There's first-class, world-class mineralogists in the department, and people interested in things beyond our own planet. So you can see some of the work that's been done by students at your level: erosional decay of Martian impact craters, nano-paleomagnetism of meteorites, moon magnetism. You're looking at a couple of moon rocks analyzed in different ways. So that's just to give you a flavor of the kinds of projects that have been done and the areas over which, the subject areas over which the projects can span. As I say, the other part of the course are these advanced option courses, and I won't go through all of these. I'll just point out that they do cover the broad range of earth sciences topics, from geophysics, petrology, geochemistry, climate, paleobiology, mineralogy, and so on. And again, it's actually very hard to pin these things down to a particular area because, again, where the interesting research is happening is at the intersections of these, okay? But there's classic things like continental tectonics and mountains and so on, magma dynamics, chemical weathering, isotopic geochemistry, amniote paleobiology, ice core science, and so on and so on. Natural hazards, nuclear materials. There's something here for everybody's taste, really. And the course involves taking the program involves taking 6 of these courses from a choice of around 15 or so offered in any given year. The other thing that is hugely important for this MASt program is the experience you gain for presenting your science. So all MASt students will be engaged in putting together and presenting a poster, in putting together and presenting an oral account of what they're doing. There's just some images of one of the poster evenings we've had in the past. This includes MASt students and our own 4th year students. But it's a really buzzy occasion, and everybody turns out, and you learn how to communicate science in these events, and you gain a lot of feedback as well from the passers through who are interrogating you about what you're doing. I just also emphasize, and it's a very important part of how research gets done and how you learn to do research, is attending research seminars. And the department has 2, actually more than 2, fairly regular advanced level research seminars per week. And it's expected that MASt students will attend most of these, as many as possible, to be sure. And then, last but not least, there is a really superb Easter field trip to southeast Spain that takes place in the Easter break. Again, this is the MASt people plus the 4th year MSci people from the department. Fingers crossed that this will go ahead this year, but it's a great field trip in the run-up to the Easter term, which is when the exams take place. So, I know that's just a very quick overview of the flavor of what this course is about. We hope very much that you'll think seriously about it. If you're keen on research, if you're keen on understanding how research gets done in the earth sciences, this may be the course for you. Please look up the information on the website. Feel free to contact us about any issues, any questions you might have. Follow us on these various media, and I hope you'll be in touch. We're looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks very much.